While you were scrolling, the world changed. Artificial intelligence is now writing code, books, business plans, faster than most people can type.
It reached 100 million users faster than TikTok, Instagram, faster than any tech in history.
Meanwhile, 85 million jobs are on the way out. That's not science fiction. That's next year. From World Economic Forum 2020.
The economy, reshuffling. The climate, cracking wide open. And the rules we were taught to follow, they don't work anymore. So I'll ask you straight up, why are you still playing by them?
In this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 big shifts happening in the world right now. And more importantly, I'm going to show you how each one opens a door.
To change your life, to roam more, to live with less fear and more purpose.
Not theory, not hype, just what's happening and what you can actually do about it.
Whether you're 39, 59, or 69 like my dad, this isn't over. You haven't missed your shot.
But I will tell you the truth. We've lived every day since we made the leap.
We should have done this sooner.
I'm Alan, and with my wife Leslie and our son Wolf, we run It'll Be Fun, Retire and Roam.
My mom's semi-retired in her 50s. She's the planner, the dreamer, the one that wants to make things happen. Me, I'm 24, I build the channel, I trade and invest online, I keep my parents up to speed on tools and trends that they would have never found on their own.
And me, I'm 69. I spent a lifetime doing what I was told. Career, savings, stress, wait for retirement.
And here's what we've realized. Waiting didn't make him more ready, it just made him older. So we left, we were running out of time. We moved to Madeira Island off the coast of Portugal.
Simplified, traveled, and rebuilt. Now, we share what we learned. So maybe, just maybe, you don't have to wait as long as we did. If this message is already hitting something in your gut,
subscribe to the channel, like the video, and drop a comment below. What's the one dream you've been putting off and why?
Because this isn't just content, it's the roadmap we wish we had. $85 million jobs may be displaced by 2025, according to the World Economic Forum back in 2020. Let's call it what it is. The career model most of us were raised with is falling apart. You work hard, you play by the rules, you stay loyal. You get stability, security, a pension, time to enjoy life at the end. Except now, you're lucky if you get a watch and a layoff notice. AI, automation, corporate mergers, it's moving faster than anyone expected. And it's not just factory jobs or retail. It's writing, programming, law, finance. The script is broken. But when it broke, something opened up. A chance to stop waiting for someday and start asking, if the old map doesn't work, what could I draw for myself instead? That's what we did. We stopped looking for the perfect job, perfect plan, and started building a life that worked for us, not for someone else's bottom line.
1.2 billion people may be displaced by 2050. People are moving, not just because they want to, but because they need to. With the climate, the conflict, and inflation, it's pushing people out of old centers and into new opportunity. But what we don't talk about enough is the people who choose to move before they're forced to. We moved to Madeira Island, not because of disaster, but because we saw a better way. A way to live slower, to live cheaper, to live healthier. We pay less for food, for rent, and healthcare, and we walk more, stress less, sleep deeper. Didn't happen overnight. It took guts, some research. But what did we get back? We got time, we got a connection, we got some breathing room. And it's not just for rich retirees. We've met people in their 30s, 40s, 50s, whether they're single, they're married, raising kids. What they all have in common is that they stopped believing that staying put meant staying safe.
AI could add $15.7 trillion to the economy by 2030. This was from PwC back in 2017. AI scares people. I get it. It moves fast and changes everything. But here's what I've seen. AI is not the end. It's the tool. We use it every week to plan travel, outline videos, brainstorm business ideas, handle documents. Wolf uses it to research trades, test strategies, and build smart systems that give him more time, not more stress. You don't need to be a programmer. You just need to be open. Because this tool is already being used to create art, build income streams, and automate workflows. And most people aren't even looking at it. We didn't come out here to escape modern life. We came here to use it better. And this tool, if you learn it now, even just the basics, it can open doors you didn't even know existed.
60% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, including 40% making over $100,000. If you think money is the reason you can't do this, I want to challenge that. We weren't wealthy when we made this move. We had some savings, sure, but not what most people would call retirement ready. What we had was enough honesty to say the way we were living wasn't working. So we downsized and we let go of things. We moved abroad. Now we live better, spend less, and feel more like ourselves than we ever did in the suburbs. We've met couples living well on $2,000 a month in Spain, solo travelers thriving in rural Portugal for less than rent in Arizona. This isn't about luxury, it's about freedom. And you don't buy freedom with millions, you buy it with decisions.
The average person will spend 90,000 hours working. 90,000 hours. That's your life. And for most people, it gets traded away, one paycheck at a time, waiting for the weekend, or worse, waiting for retirement. I waited longer than I should have. That's just the truth. And if there's one thing I want you to take from this video, it's this. You can always make more money. You can never make up more time. You're not too late. You're not too old. You're not too anything. You're just standing on the edge, waiting for a sign. Well, maybe this is it.
So, here's where we land. The world has changed. The rules are gone. The game has shifted.
But you still have a choice. You can stay on the treadmill, or you can step into the unknown with guidance, support, and a real plan.
We don't just make videos, we host monthly meetups where people like you can ask questions, get answers, and connect. We offer one-on-one sessions for people who are serious about building their next chapter and don't want to do it alone.
And yes, we build a full program. No upsells, no fluff. Just the exact steps that we took, financially, emotionally, legally, to get off the grind and into a life that we love. It's not free because our time has value, but it is affordable.
I'm Wolf.
I'm Alan. This is It'll Be Fun, Retire in Rome.
And if you've been waiting for someone to tell you it's possible, well, I just did.
So let's get to work. We should have done this sooner.